Thank you very much. I really liked Mr. Kirchhoff's point when he emphasized that the Stockholm Programme and cooperation between police and justice institutions or agencies within Europe are fundamentally about protecting citizens and protecting citizens' rights. And 2013, as we all know, is the year of European citizenship. And having said that, my suggestion to you, Mr. Chairman, is that you have to ask citizens about their experiences with the Stockholm Programme and their experiences in their concrete real lives and real stories about the success of cooperation between police in European member states and justice. Two cases come to my mind which are about the failure of this cooperation, and I think it would be very important if we think about reconsidering this whole context and regulations, is to evaluate the reasons for failures in concrete cases. One case is the Tobin case, which I shared with you several times on plenary as well as here in this LIBE committee. It's about an Irish citizen who killed through reckless driving two Hungarian children. During the judicial proceedings which took place in Hungary, he was allowed for family reasons to return to Ireland, and he never came back. And his 3 years imprisonment was never enforced in Hungary or in his homeland, Ireland. We, Hungary, would be satisfied with him spending his 3 years prison term in Ireland as well, but Ireland refuses to enforce this imprisonment. So this guy ended up not having any actual criminal responsibility for taking away the lives of two children, a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. That's one case in which there was an obvious failure of cooperation between European Union authorities. Ms. Viviane Reding was involved in this case. Different European Union authorities were involved, but nothing happened. The second case that comes to my mind, which is also seems to be a failure, is about a Hungarian woman. She's married with a French citizen. They have a child who is a French and Hungarian citizen. According to very reliable evidence, there is domestic violence going on, and a part of this domestic violence dynamic, the French citizen husband tricks the woman and the child into going to an exotic island, saying that we have to give a last try to making peace within the family. It's a French territory, this island, and the violence continues. The woman wants to return to Hungary, to her homeland, and what she finds is that her passport and the child's passport and all their documents are confiscated by the man, who says, "You are going to stay with me." She goes to the authorities. The guy initiates divorce proceedings. The divorce court says the child has to remain in the area of the island of Bora Bora. I have to say the name. So the woman and the child are now kept basically hostage on this island for, I don't know, more than half a year. Again, Viviane Reding is involved. I wrote letters to all the available European Union institutions, and nothing whatsoever happens. Again, an obvious failure. We have to take like a magnifying mirror and look through this case and see what goes wrong. And if you, Mr. Chair, are working on sort of reshaping the Stockholm Programme, I suggest to you to take some of these cases, maybe write a call to citizens to share with you these cases. Maybe member states can share some of the cases, and let's learn from the experiences of the past. Thank you very much.
I think we can explain to people what we've been able to do with the program. That would be more straightforward, and I think we would accomplish something, and people would understand that Europe is on their side on a daily basis, and that it's all very straightforward. So I'm not very pessimistic. Now, Madame Orvai said that cooperation wasn't working. You can list 3 very unfortunate accidents. We know that what happened to the children was entirely dramatic. I agree with you. But on the basis of 3 cases, which were tragedies, I don't think that you can say that the European Union is not working properly and that European cooperation is poor. I don't really think that's the right approach at all. I could give you 3 cases of successful cooperation and say that the European Union is working perfectly. You see? I don't really think that's the right way to approach things. Thank you.
Merci, Madame.